What is up, you guys, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are finally in Kuttenberg. I've been saying Kuttenberg, I think it's Kuttenberg. We are finally here. We're going to be doing some exploration. We're going to be doing following along the main story and see how that opens up the map for us, do a little side exploring on the side, you know. First thing we actually need to do is find a tavern where I can buy a permanent residence. Because I have a feeling this is a big place. We're going to be spending a lot of time in this area. But luckily, the main quest, I believe, does indeed lead us to a little hole-in-the-wall tavern. So, yeah, and there's 2 quests there. Wonderful, we're off to a great start. Look at this huge town. Unbelievable. I'm gonna have to go back I'm still wanted in Misquits. I'm gonna have to go back at some point and do some of these other quests. Eventually, we'll get there. But first, Kuttenberg. But I was thinking earlier, I brought this up, how it's so pretty, but then you look at the ground and it's disgusting. Like, imagine wearing a dress and having to walk in this mud. Oh my goodness, I'd be beside myself. And the mud like gets on your ankles. Bad time to be a girl for a lot of reasons. That's just one of them. Let's see. Okay, so there's a gate somewhere. You know, who I'm really curious and hopeful to see is those 2 minstrels that we saw at the tavern in Zelezhov. They said they were coming to Kuttenberg, and if they're not here somewhere, I'm gonna be so sad, because I like them so much and I want to hear another song. But anyways, here we are. So much to look at.
God bless you.
It's always so overwhelming when you go to these new areas. Oh, I'm so sad with how dirty mud is. But it can be really overwhelming, so I'm just gonna try to calmly take it all in as much as I can. Maybe follow the main quest for a little bit, just so I can get a sense of what's going on. Knuckles! Sonic! I'm looking for goat skin.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I won't tell you anything, stranger. If there's something you want to know, Shenyek will tell you. Or not.
Heh. Where can I find Shenyek?
And where can I find this Chenyek?
How do I know? He'll be round here somewhere. Or not. See if he's with Hugo.
And
Who's
who's he?
Hugo?
You'll recognize him.
What's that mean? Who's this Shenyek?
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
You're very vague, sir. I'll go see him.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
You think you're so cool. Beggar Demian. Can I go in here? Beggar. Oh. That's not sanitary.
One last beer, he says. Is that today's special, or is it part of the decor?
Oh, excuse me.
One last beer, he says.
Henry, you're not that funny.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
God.
Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll buy you a drink. I belong here, totally.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No one knows me, see? I'm everywhere and nowhere. That's why they call me the Shadow.
I see. And tell me, Shadow, Since no one knows you, who gave you the nickname?
Oh no,
Master
Henry.
thief, who taught me the trade, of course. Quick Hand, they called him. But I doubt you know him either.
Very droll.
Henry.
Well, look here, Shadow. Don't fuck with me.
Wait, give me another chance. I don't have time.
I simply have to find him. And I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
You'll have him.
You know what? If you think you're tough, go and see Goliath in the barn in the yard. He's always on the lookout for bruisers like you. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
What, you want to fight? Fight with Goliath. Who are you?
Who are you? And your people?
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
I don't get it.
You still haven't told me what you people are. What rules?
If you still ain't twigged, you ain't gonna find out much here. Put it like this. So-called decent folk avoid this here alehouse like the plague.
Maybe I could help you with something.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
Innit?
I don't have any problem with violence.
Most times a fella tells me that, it ends badly for him. Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
Okay. What you see isn't enough for you? Am I not enough for you, Chenyek?
Why bother with fighting? I reckon it's a waste of time. It's plain as day I'm in better shape than most of the decrepit louts here.
You don't whack balls, I see. That's a good thing, actually, seeing as we're looking for someone like you. Let's leave Goliath out of it.
Finally!
It only
Finally!
lead to bad blood. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh my god.
What was it you wanted to know?
I'm
Finally.
looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Duffed him up. Who beat him up?
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
Where can I find him?
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He
Hradek.
goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Ew. Okay. What alehouses are there on Goatskin's Patch?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's
Hradek.
the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the big bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
He tarted the place up big. I wish I knew what any of this slang meant. Why didn't you defend him?
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got a job, tell me.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
What? Simplicity?
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, said our Lord, meaning a return to simplicity.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The nobility.
Nobility.
While the nobility has the means to spread the Reformation, it lacks the motivation. Not to mention that most nobles are corrupted by the Antichrist. The answer is the common people.
Damn it. Full of surprises?
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas.
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job.
I passed?
Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
Oh? Company of tavern regulars?
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll let me borrow your loaded dice?
Ha! You missed these people here by half a century. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund.
Wow.
As long as we go against Sigismund and honor the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
I'm on your side.
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
Okay. How can I join you?
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it.
No.
That's great.
Sounds like a sweet deal.
We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Woo! I'll drink to it.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild!
Oh, I actually have a cup this time. Usually it's invisible. That was
That
easy.
reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen.
Of course.
Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders. And for that red-bearded gob of his, sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While
Dang.
we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Cabbage? Nothing?
Nothing.
You're such a cheapskate, aren't you?
Yes?
No way. It would be nicer to leave a head of cabbage for
Damn
him.
it.
Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. I like it.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
Of course. You know, the thing about these missions is I like where it's going. I like this. It's a good idea. It's a fun little thing to do. I wish they would give me some side characters to help me with it. Because it's like, it just feels silly sometimes. It's like, I just met you. You're initiated. Do this whole thing for us. It's like, really? Can't you send some guys with me? That'd be so nice. How about some reward?
How about some reward?
Keep a few sausages for yourself.
I prefer
Okay.
groschen.
Jesus looked around and said to his disciples, how hard it is for the rich to enter the kingdom of God. Children, how difficult it is to enter the kingdom of God. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Let's get to work.
So stay poor.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
More money, more problems, he says. Like a peasant. Talk to Chanyak, disrupt someone's... Oh man, we got a whole thing to do. Is there an innkeeper? I really need an innkeeper. Here we go.
Greetings to you. How can I help?
Greetings to you. You're a very popular voice actor in this game.
I'll have a look at the wares.
You're like every other character. Embroidered coat? Oh, that looks cute. That does look quite cute. I like that a lot. Oh, and it doesn't even take up any... I just buy it. Yeah, it's cute. I want that. Get some Saver Schnapps. A single cheese. What can I sell? Henry, what shoes do you have on? Those are shoes? The plate legs? Okay. Fine by me, Henry. Fine by me.
Thank you, and take care. How can I help you today, friend?
I need to live somewhere.
I need a place to sleep and something to eat.
Aye, we've got some room left. And for how long?
Stay
I'd
longer.
like to stay longer.
No problem, but you'll pay in advance.
How much? 120. You know what? It's not so bad.
All right, I'll pay. Here's the money.
Not too bad.
Agreed then. The room's yours. Your bed's ready, and there's some food in the pot.
Yeah, for permanent food and housing, that's fine. Where's my room?
Where can I find my room?
The guest rooms are upstairs. Yours has a green wreath above the door.
Okay.
Is it true you hold fights here?
No bloody way. What we do here has nothing to do with fighting. Teeth fly in all directions. Bones crack. Blood flows. It's a bloodbath.
Sounds like something for me.
That sounds like something for me.
As you wish. But if Damian, Zavish or Goliath slice you into schnitzel, don't come crying to me.
You can't scare me. I'm in.
Have it your way. I warned you. First, pay me the entry fee.
Oh, we're gonna go right now. Let's do it later.
Maybe some other time.
Empty pockets, eh? Get lost
No.
then.
I mean, I'm just not at full health yet. I got some other things to attend to. Is there a water bucket out here? I need to wash. Mutt, why are you dirty now?
You silly doggy.
He's so abused.
God bless.
Praise the Lord. He said upstairs? Oh God, why these stairs? Upstairs, he said, with a green wreath? That's not it. This one. Perfect. I am nearly over encumbered. Put that away. I should be selling these things. I should just hang on to them until I could sell them. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's almost night anyways. Our first day in Kuttenberg went pretty well. So we have some fighting we can do, and we have what seems like it's going to be a stealth quest we can also do. I kind of want to continue a little more forward with the main story though. Just because I've just been doing side quests for a while now, and I miss the plot. Okay, let's eat. Oh no, I overate! No! The cheese was too good. Excuse me, drunkard Zavish. Excuse me. Ooh, it's foggy today. Knuckles. I'm Shadow. Let's see. Got Disrupt Sigismund's supply. We've also... Oh, there's 2 quests we can pick up. Hold on, let's take a little look around.
I'm going to do laundry today.
Shaniak.
Good day to you. Take care for now.
I apologize.
It says he's a quest giver, but he doesn't have anything else.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from, and what brought you here?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish?
God, I guess.
All right. I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university in Prague. I met a lot of interesting people there. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe when this is all over and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
Tell me about the guild.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or Aristotle?
The guild?
Right. Are you interested in our ideals or the group in general? Generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest of the townsfolk. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arses high and have a passion for a good cause in our hearts. Take care for now.
Okay. It says he has a quest, but it's not giving me anything. Ruffian. Odd. Rat?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I don't know, you're somewhere very dark.
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hog, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hog is my best friend.
Tell me about yourself. Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
I'm doing what I've always done. I'm stealing. But now, I'm doing it for a higher purpose. Because I only steal from the enemies of the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Have you ever thought about finding more honest work?
And let others rob me blind on my earnings? Thanks, friend. I think I'll stick with stealing.
Okay. What do you have?
I'll have a look at your wares.
You can totally have this crossbow. You have $300. You can totally buy these. Yeah, take that. Okay, I'll just sell her Raniak's bow then. There you go. Okay. I guess I'll just ignore that for now then, because it wasn't giving me any new quests. Let us head to B. Find goat skin. Alright, here we are in the proximity. Excuse me? Sikkim? No, mutt. So he said he preys on the drunkards. Drunks at night, I should take a look and ask around, yeah.
It happens.
Widow
Just watch where
Gerda?
you're going, Nick.
Watch where you're going. Trespassing. Trespassing.
So it's you. Uh-huh.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Okay. My fault. I thought that was for everybody. What's that? Don't worry about me. I'm looking for a man. What's your problem? Why is everyone up on me? Why is everything trespassing? What is going on? Is it too early in the morning as usual? Here. Everything's trespassing. I hate it when it does that. I just want to live.
God be with you.
Here, can I show up now? Man. I'm in a private area. Well, you know.
My mother-in-law, but I'm telling you, if he runs up any more debts,
Apparently, the city council is organising another collection for repairs to the fortifications.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Does anyone know a goat skin? Oh. Oh.
Careful.
I'd like to get in there, please.
Lord be with you.
Anybody? Anybody know him? Ma'am.
Pardon me.
Found a sharpening wheel.
Excuse me.
Hired hand. No one wants to talk. Black Horse Tavern. Okay, we got our first tavern. Bard William. You're not my bard.
Greetings, how can I help?
Looking for goat skin?
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. They'll know better than me. Or Wayman the innkeeper might know something.
Looking for goat skin.
I'm looking for this vagabond.
I don't know why I'm asking again.
Is he a miner?
Don't think so. A thief, more like.
I'd ask the miners in any case. I only pop in now and again, but they're here all the time.
Okay.
Farewell.
Bard William, townswoman.
We won't be around to see him, my friend.
Can't talk to you. Are you innkeeper?
Sorry. What can I do for you?
Looking for goat skin?
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit?
Yes.
He turns up on the street now and then, but he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Glick.
He's German?
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
You got something against Germans?
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hradec Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks.
All right.
That's all I need to know.
Find his girlfriend?
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse, and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
Let's see.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's take a gander. Oh, I got a save from that too. I'll take one of these.
Thank you, and take care.
Uh-huh. Always. So we can follow F now. Find out more from Goatskin's girlfriend. Who said go away? Am I not allowed in here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I imagine it. So,
Help! I'm stuck. No! You asshole! Let me out! God, why does everything have to be trespassing? Oh my god.
I see those ears do indeed work.
Then leave.
Silly doggy.
Go away. Just trying to get to the bathhouse. Excuse me. Does anyone know a bathhouse? Down this way? Is this a bathhouse? I'm scared. Okay, bathhouse owner. Oh, he's naked. Oh god. I'm sorry.
I'm looking for a bloke called Goatskin. You don't know him, do you? I heard he hangs around this place.
Goatskin? That lousy bastard robs my customers. Deutschers mostly. And they're the very ones that pay best. What's worse, word's got around already. If you get hold of him, well, there's something I'd like to sort out with him.
What do you need to sort out?
Sort out? That could mean lots of things.
Nothing nasty, don't worry. Besides the Germans. Goatskin also robbed a scholar from Prague. Jan Schindel he's called. And I reckon he has friends in high places because he went straight to the city council. Not good for business.
How will it help you if I find Goatskin?
Schindel complained to the council mainly because Goatskin nicked some scholarly stuff of his. He's one of them fanatic crackpots. So if you tracked down his things and returned them to him, he might drop his complaint.
Okay. I'll find him.
I'll see if I can find his things.
Great. If you find anything, take it straight to Schindel. He lives in the house of Vetter the scribe. And don't forget to tell him I sent you.
Right you are. Now, about that Goatskin.
What do you want to know?
Do you know how to find him?
Do you know where to find him?
Not the faintest idea. If I knew, we wouldn't be having this chat. I asked at the Black Horse. Dirty miners, right riffraff, that lot.
What did they tell you?
They claimed not to know anything, but they couldn't stop smirking, bastards.
I'll go and look elsewhere.
I'll go and look somewhere else now.
Aye. If you do find him, watch out. He may look like a half-wit, but he's a right slippery snake.
Right.
Right.
Bis bald, mein Freund.
Okay, I need to talk to his girl. Lousy Mary?
Just watch where you're going next time.
Little Lita.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Do you get a lot of German merchants here?
We used to. From all over the place. But mainly Lausitz. But there ain't so many these days. Unfortunately.
I like her voice. I like her accent. Why unfortunately?
Why unfortunately? Aren't the locals good enough for you?
Of course they are. But they've got less coin and they live here. Wayfarers always spend more than locals. But there's one who ain't stopped coming. Udo, he's called. But that's all I can tell you about him. He ain't interested in our services.
He just drinks here.
Drinks and plays dice. Almost every evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But stick around and spend some coin. So I ain't telling you this for nothing.
Nah.
See you later.
Set a trap for Goatskin. How? Let me see. What does that even mean? Set a trap for Goatskin. I found out that Goatskin specializes in German merchants, probably because they're rich and don't put up much of a fight. Because of Goatskin, not many of them visit the bath these days, but it seems there's one called Udo who goes there in the evenings. Maybe he'd help me lure Goatskin out. could. That is an option. Who's his girlfriend? Are you the girlfriend?
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye, he turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
That's not very nice. And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though.
Damn.
She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
Doesn't sound like you're very fond of her.
I thought you bathhouse girls stuck together. What have you got against Mary?
There's a limit to everything. As soon as you mess with someone's livelihood, you ain't no sister to anyone. She can marry that cripple for all I care, but when he robs our guests and ruins our reputation, she should grab him by the balls herself and... Ugh,
I mean, fair.
Never mind.
She's probably
Thanks, then.
helping him.
I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me.
I'll
Kevin?
try. Okay, so we saw Mary. She was like... You're that one. Meaty Mary. It's a weird name. Lousy Mary? Which Mary?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goatskin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though.
Get away from me, wench.
Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement.
Get away from me, wench. You're making me have to blur my screen.
Farewell, my friend.
Du bist wunderschön.
Lousy Mary.
I'm looking for Goatskin. Do you know him?
No, you're a good-looking fella. What would I want with some goat skin when I've got a handsome young buck right here in front of me? I couldn't care less about your goat skin.
But I do. And the girls here tell me you know him quite well.
So, you're not here to have a good time. Shame.
True.
I know goat skin, but don't expect me to tell you anything. He's lying low, and for good reason. You ain't the first to come looking for him.
Why is he hiding?
Why is he hiding? Who from?
How should I know? He's never far from trouble. Goes with his trade, doesn't it?
Where?
Where is he hiding?
I don't know. And even if I did, I don't see why I should tell you. That's why he's hiding. So strangers like you don't find him.
I'm his relative.
Come on now. I'm no stranger. Goatskin is my cousin.
Oh, really? And where are you from?
From, Svietiec.
Nice try. Goatskin ain't from there. He's from Schlan.
Yeah. I meant to say Schlan.
He mentioned he had a cousin who's a bit soft in the head, but it seems to me more like you're up to something tricky. You're not the first or last fella who tried it on with me. Now excuse me. I need to stop by the seamstress, and you are in my way.
Okay,
I'll be with you then.
Where's the option to knock her teeth in then? Let's try again.
You following me? Get out of here, you dirty dog, or I'll start screaming.
I hate you. I hate it. 21 speech and I can't pull it off. You're crazy. What else can I do? I can set a trap for him, I guess. Found out that Ghost can specialize on German merchants. One called Udo who goes here in the evenings. What time is it now? Is this an evening? Is that an evening? God, we're back to the evening controversy. Controversy? Controversy.
Greetings to you.
Who's
I
Udo?
apologise.
Where's Udo?
Bring me something to eat.
Udo. Udo? You're not Udo. Katie, you're being a nuisance. But you're so cute. Alright.
Looks like someone's happy to see me.
Nobody else has got.
Oh god, what's going on in that bathtub? I can't look.
What else do you like about me?
Don't look, Henry. Avert your Christian eyes.
Customers have been singing your praises.
Is there an Udo in here?
Well, when I wash their hair, I give them a neck massage as well. And I give their backs a proper kneading.
You're not Udo.
We were up to our knees in a river of That's good. You know
Udo.
what? Maybe I'll buy one too. We could start.
It's like
Best
I've
of
got
luck.
nothing on at all. And then I look all downcast and say, I'm going to get into trouble for being all wet.
I knew it would be something like that.
Girl. They're doing too much. Okay. More evening. Udo. Has anyone seen an Udo? God, there's even less people. Kachka?
It happens.
Who are you?
Just watch where you're going next.
Are you Udo? No.
What are you waiting for? Clear off.
Well, move so I can leave. Dang. Udo. He's got to be like right over here somewhere, right? Because they said he plays dice. Whoa! 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 Steel Stanislav. Udo von Tauberbiskopfschein. You didn't think I'd get that, huh?
Abend. Was brauchst du, mein Freund?
Ja. Mein Name ist, Heinrich. Ja.
Greetings.
What?
Was that German? Was that Spanish? I don't know.
I'm Heinrich von Skalitz.
There you go, Henry.
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs, Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Good.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
No. And where are you from?
Where is it you're from, Goodman?
God im Himmel. I have already told you. Aus Tuber.
He did already tell us. My bad.
Tauber bis Hofsisheim.
Ah, right. What's it like there?
Long.
I don't really understand.
Exakt. Ich auch nicht. Also, lange. Very long.
What you doing here?
What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld. Everyone here wants my Holz.
Holes?
Holz. Wood.
You bring wood here?
Ja, ja. But not just any wood. Rare. Exotisch. For decoration. Decoration.
I didn't expect to meet a German who sells wood.
There. You see? Neither did I.
Do you know goat skin?
Do you know a goat skin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes. I have 5 at home.
No. Goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Think you should go home?
I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Pa. Home? So early? Warum?
Your wife sent for you to come home.
Your wife sent for you. She says you should go home.
Scheiße. Meine Frau? Wart ab. My wife is far away in Gottverdammt. Tauberbischofsheim.
Tauberbischofsheim.
It's a hell of a journey all the way to
Tauberbischofsheim.
Ja, das stimmt.
You should get going then. If you're not home by morning, you'll be in trouble.
Herrgott, die Hexe. The old witch. I should go. But which way?
Just follow your nose, Goodman. Just follow your nose.
Ah, so. All right. All right.
All right, give me a save. Give me a save.
Guten Abend für dich.
Let me see. Do I get a save? 6. No, let me do it then.
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit.
I should probably stay far away from him, right?
Ich bin drunk.
Yes,
I
you are.
apologize.
Get away from me, this wench.
Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit zur Gemütlichkeit.
There he goes. Hey, Matt. Don't worry about me, guys.
Blind as a bat. I reckon he just got scared. And what about that limping?
I'm a bit peckish.
Don't give up, do you?
What are you skulking around for, you frog?
I'll have a bite to eat, thanks.
Krüger ho!
Foreman Black's trying to talk to me. I got things to do.
Meine Freunde, hand over the geld and I won't, hurt you.
Was? Was willst du?
Bust my...
Hey.
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
Hello.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Ja. Danke.
De nada.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
I'm not a
If I'm
cop.
not mistaken,
I'm not a
you're
cop.
Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
Who's Samuel?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
No.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I've got friends in high places. I can help you.
I get that. But do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem.
I know somewhere you can hole up, do I?
I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole.
Boy,
They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
That can be sorted out.
No, it can't. You don't even know what I got up to there. And besides, what then? Devil's the Dan ain't far away enough. I still need some coin so I can take off before something happens to me.
God. How much do you need?
How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. But that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
Okay, that's not bad.
Here you are. But you're gonna talk, right?
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like.
You know, like.
What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying
You
for
know,
some
like.
weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Where can I find him?
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
What do you know about Liechtenstein?
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
Watch it, mate. I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept.
What did you do as a spy?
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
Where are Schindler's things?
And there's another thing. Those things you stole from that scholar? You know what I mean?
That... What about it, like?
What happened to them? The owner wants them back.
I still have them.
Where?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Sounds like nonsense.
Secret passageways? That sounds like bollocks to me.
Bollocks, it's bollocks. Every other house has a door in the cellar that leads somewhere. You're in a mining town, so there's been loads of digging beneath it. That's why Sam paid me, because I know my way round them tunnels. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
You want money? I'm running out of my patience with you.
Look, Goatskin, just because I was nice to you once, doesn't mean you can fuck with me now. Tell me what you know right this instant, or I'm gonna lose my temper.
Well, no need to fly off the handle, like... I'll tell you, of course. I was just thinking...
Goatskin, spit it out.
Oh, all right.
God.
It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
You can't be serious.
A treasure map? You're yanking my pizzle, aren't you?
Pizzle yanked.
I swear, on my Mars soul. It ain't a treasure map, it's a map of what's below ground.
Big difference. Where's this map, then?
I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye, he was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out, the gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Ew. Thanks a million.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
God, how did this guy get away with robbing so many people? You're joking. Feast the poor, Master Schindle's toys. Take the map from the underground. Take the map of the underground from the hanging thief. That's just a task. Talk to Samuel. Nothing left but to speak to this. Oh. Nothing left but to speak to this Samuel fella. During the day, he's in the synagogue where his people go to see him. At night, he's at the King Solomon Tavern. Okay, so he'd be at the tavern right now. Alright, we'll just follow the big H. This guy. Pizzles were yanked.
Men's cruelty and wickedness. You may
fountain?
say that God created
Where does
Adam
the water
and
come
all
from?
men in his
Here,
image.
in the middle
so
of the
they
city.
can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones claiming it's in Scripture. Who knows what's really in it and what they've made up? And if only lying would... You should have a light.
Oh, okay. I was trying to listen. You should have a light. Oh, Mutt.
God sees you sneaking without a torch, you'll be in
Oh,
trouble.
goodness.
Christ almighty.
Oh, you're right here. I thought I had to go in somewhere. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
I know what it is.
Goy. That's some kind of sausage, isn't it?
Are you stupid? Or is
Henry!
that supposed to be a joke? I am not in the mood for humor. Tell me what you want so you can clear off quickly.
I want your
I'm
jacket.
looking for Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Please? Because I know a lot as well? Because I know a lot as well.
Because I know a lot as well? Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right.
I'm good at that.
What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return.
Of course.
I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison
Ew.
wells. They always find some excuse.
I haven't heard that before.
I've never heard anything like that before.
You must be deaf then. In any case,
I just
that is
got
how it
here.
is. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Will they trust me?
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them.
Oh,
Do
God.
not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning. Evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today. If you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning. And then come and see me. And you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
Then you'll tell me what I want to know.
And then you'll tell me how to find Liechtenstein?
That was my promise. And I keep my promises.
All right, I hope so. Infiltrate the anti-Semites meeting. I am so scared for this one. I don't know how that's gonna go. Oh no. I never thought I'd have a quest line with that title in my videos. Oh God, help me. Give me strength. Infiltrate a group who, oh God, I'm so brave. I read that totally wrong. Totally wrong? Oh God. A group who stoke anti-Jewish sentiment meet in an abandoned yard in the mining district. Samuel asked me to join the group and asked me wants me to find out what they're planning. How do I get in there though? Okay, I had to look it up because apparently it's like, I guess it's like a bug where they don't show you where it's supposed to be right away. So that was really confusing. So we're just gonna make our way over there and see if we can get there in time. I achieved vitality. No, I'm stuck in someone's yard. Help! Help! These useless paths to nowhere. Infiltrate the meeting. Okay. In here? No.
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. It's a good song. Okay, now it's showing up. There. Oh. Hello, fellow haters. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Hey!
Alright, square up, Henry. It's a fight.
Open up!
Immediately, it's a fight. Actually, this is probably preferable, so let's do it. Hey.
Very well.
What are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Why?
Ich reiß dir deinen Arsch auf.
Hey, where's my dodge? No! 3? 1 hit! Damn! Insta-kill?
You know, you've got a saying for moments like this.
Oh, you're a dick.
You can't bite? Don't show your teeth. Should never have come snooping around where you don't belong. That Philistine Sigismund has sent all sorts of bastards and spies after me.
Look, I'm not...
But I have to say, you're about the cheekiest mamser of them all, asking me straight out about Liechtenstein.
But I'm not... I'm not Sigismund's spy.
Oh, you're not. So whose spy are you then?
I was sent by Sir Radzig Cobbler. Liechtenstein knows him.
A nice tale. Can you prove it?
Ancestry.com.
Yeah, my sword. It's got Sir Radzig's crest on it.
Well, unfortunately for you, I haven't the slightest ahnung who that is.
Always touching my swords. You better give that back.
Jakob, wait. I've changed my mind. He's coming with us.
Does he know my blacksmith dad, maybe? Maybe he recognized the craftsmanship? I don't know.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry.
Yeah.
Capon of Perkstein's page.
Hey! Oh my god, finally.
He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Thank God.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's
I lost him.
That's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
This is music. Finally, we can relax.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about that. Can we just move past that? I did a bad thing.
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
It was touch and go.
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
They baited
Well,
us.
you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman? On the gallows for poaching?
He looked like a tramp.
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Nah.
Not anymore.
Got him.
You?
About time.
Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
Samuel has my old haircut from the first game.
What happened next?
Oh, they also attacked von Burgau.
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Yep. You know him?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
Yeah, it's too much. It's a messy deal.
Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Hopefully.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
I lost him.
The most fitting thing to call him would be hostage. Because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Can say that again.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
He's a coward.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then?
It's about your safety. Don't mention the betrayal. Own up, I guess.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Kuttenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you might know?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
Help.
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
Come on, something.
So?
Please?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Hey!
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. Let's go and free him then.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
Come help me.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
All right.
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home. And he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but Surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Where are we?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good
We
luck.
have a plan.
It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Wait a moment. We have something that belongs to you, I think.
My
Your
sword?
sword.
Ah. Yes. That's a fact.
I must say, it is a fine piece of work. Where did you get it?
My father, Martin gave it to me. My father, Radzig, gave it to me. Let's talk about Martin. My father, Martin, gave it to me. We made it together.
My father gave it to me. He was a blacksmith and a swordsmith. In Scallis. It's the last sword he ever forged.
Ah. I am sorry. In any case, here it is. Take care of it.
I will. Don't worry.
I feel like he knows our dad somehow. 'Cause he didn't give a crap about us mentioning Radzig. He said, I don't know who that is, don't care, didn't ask. But the second he looked at the sword, I feel like that inspired something in him. I think he knows something about us. Or I think he knew my dad, maybe? My Martin dad? Who is this?
What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say, that he'll be able to make a deal with Sigismund.
You don't believe Job's plan will work?
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. It's better to assume something will go wrong. That's why I always have at least 2 plans, and the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. Nearly every noble house has lost some property to him. They can't do much on their own, but if they join forces, now that could make a difference.
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berkov. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berkov?
Sadly, they do. Von Berkov instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, our new king gave him his blessing. Those who survived fled here or to Colleen.
About Sir Kunzlin, why would he need convincing?
Why would he need convincing? You said he had had a serious quarrel with Sigismund.
Sigismund has made many enemies in Kuttenberg. He kicked off important burghers from the council, confiscated patricians' property, and imposed taxes and duties on them. But he's not stupid. He hasn't completely beggared anyone, so they'd still have a lot to lose if they confronted him directly.
He just made them fear him.
I'd rather call it caution, but you're essentially right. It's complicated.
Oh, it didn't
This
even
isn't
talk.
chess, and the lords aren't all black or white. Each of them has their own interests. Just because they can't stomach Sigismund doesn't mean they'll side with us.
So you're sending me there to find out where he stands?
You could say that. I suspect he might be inclined to ally with us, but as I said, nothing is certain. If it works out, it will be a great accomplishment. Kunzlin was respected among the former councillors.
Okay. I want to talk to this Samuel guy. See if we can get more out of him. God. Not the Outlast tunnels. Jacob, you tried to kill me? You suck. Dang, they beat me up and I can't even eat their food? Crazy. Alright, well, I couldn't find Samuel. He probably went to bed, he's late as heck. I am going to... I travel to the middle of town? Just so I can get my bearings. And then... Where's my bed? Why'd the music cut out like that? Then we'll go back to my bed.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Uh-huh.
God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Yeah, I think that Samuel's more important than he seems. I think there's going to be some reveal with him. It's very unclear to me about Jobst and what's his name? The guy we just saw right now, Liechtenstein. Because I remember seeing them in the first game, but they show up at the very, very end in the epilogue. So I think they gave them both like an actual full-on redesign. Because from what I remember in the epilogue of the last game, Jobst kind of had the personality that Liechtenstein has in this game, where he seems a little more sleazy, but in this game they kind of make him a little more reserved and cunning. Kind of holds all his cards close to his chest, he just has more of a commanding presence to him. Whereas in the first game, he kind of had that more like playful, weaselly attitude to him, if I'm remembering correctly. And then Liechtenstein in the first one was the one who was a little more... I guess he was like withdrawn. He's a little more polite. He didn't have much of a personality. But it seems like they gave him like a redressing of his character. Oh, where am I?
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget, I have influential friends.
What did I walk in on?
You won't sell the mines. You'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
I was just trying to go to bed.
Mind your step. Two can play that game.
Kiss?
Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Whoa!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master.
Whoa, what is going on? Whoa, hold on, I was just trying to go to bed. Where am I? What's happening? Where am I? What is this? Help the Ruthards. In the palace. I did not mean to go here. I meant to go here. Oh, I must have followed the wrong marker. I'm so stupid. Okay, we're fighting. Oh god. Where's my weapon? They took my weapons. Where's my mace? My weapon is gone.
Come on, scum. Good. Once more and we can
I don't know how to fight with a sword.
Let him have it.
Help!
He knows how to sword fight. You'll pay for that.
Still believe it.
Oh!
Now it's your turn, you shit.
My head!
You got him.
Your mom.
Slice him up.
Useless.
Fucker! Come on then.
Show what you're made of. You won't get me. You won't get away with that, bastard.
I'm gonna fit.
Not tough enough. Ah, damn. They gave me a going over.
My
Good
god.
thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallops.
I don't know how I got here.
Squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
We're on the same side.
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied.
We'll kill him.
I'm sorry.
I'll kill him. Should I kill him?
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty!
I don't doubt it.
I need heads!
But it wouldn't help anything. Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back in its place. We'd just get another Vavak, if not worse. No, killing won't solve anything. We have to do something else to get to him. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
You want to blackmail him?
Ah, I see. You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in his place for good. Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right.
Sounds good.
It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Via Argentum. Where's my mace? My mace. This has me so stressed right now. I just bought that mace. Just bought it. It's a common mace. Did I send it to my horse, maybe? Horse? Maybe it's, maybe I didn't put it in my inventory. It was somewhere. It was somewhere, now it's not. I might have sold it by accident. If I did, that's really, really sad. All this good armor I got, though. Hold on. Anything better than what I have? No, surprisingly. Not there. Put that on. Huh. Okay, so the stuff I had is still better than all of this stuff, so. Crazy. Crazy. I did not mean to come over here. How am I doing? Yeah, I need to sleep. Right, so my mace is just gone somehow. Somehow that happened. I don't know how. I guess I will go around selling stuff and then also buy a new mace because it's gone. I swear I had it when I was fighting those guys. Maybe something glitched out and replaced it with Radzig's sword. Cause it's gone. I know I didn't sell it. I was just using it. I don't know what happened. But yeah, whew, okay. I'll probably do some selling off screen and then get a new mace. So with that said, lots of ground covered today. Really surprised by that. Didn't mean to walk into the next quest line, but kind of cool, kind of into it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.